Hello everybody. In this video, I will demonstrate and explain the result of our group's working for DSA Assignment 1. Our group chose to develop a hotel management system that would assist the user for objectives related to hotel operation, mainly data handling. Before I explain further, I will first introduce my group members. First is Aldika, Bagus, Ananta, myself, and then there are Muhammad Rofiqurrahman and Syafa Ilyas Mulzani as my group member. I will explain the program solo and let's continue with the explanation. First, we need to identify the background and objective of the mission. The first background is every business needs a system to assist operation, mainly in handling of data. They will need to input and output data to help the operation of their business. Now, yes, a human personnel can handle the database that they have accumulated over the time they operate their business. But of course, this leads us to the second point. Human has limitation to handle great amount of data. There will always going to be mistakes somewhere and somehow by a human personnel or staff member that is handling a great data. Now, based on this error, we want to reduce the rate of error by creating a program that would implement a system to handle data of the business so that it will run more efficiently and effectively. This leads us to the objective of the mission, which we want to create a program that handle day-to-day data input of a business, which in term itself will lead to eliminating wasteful hour and work if we were to use manual operation. We will, we will help the staff member to, to handle the data so that it will ease the task of staff, and because it will ease the task of staff, it will also make them more efficient in their work, and it will also be beneficial for the company. Now, let's go to the program that we created, which is a hotel management system. Now, the system that we created has two views, customer and staff view, as you can see in the user case diagram. There are two views that each of them has their own purpose. So the customer main purpose is to book a room. But if they want to book a room, they first need to check available room. Now, after that, they can also cancel their booking if they had already booked a room. These are basically the three features that is available for customer in our system. Now let's go to the staff views. Now in here, where the system, sorry, where the view has the most feature of the system, because the staff is the one that is responsible for the operation of the hotel. They can list all room, they can list all booking, they can check in a customer based on their booking, and they can check out a customer if their duration of stay is already expired. And lastly, of course, sometimes customer asks to change the room, so they are able to change the room of the customer. So that is basically the simple explanation of our program. Okay, the next explanation is the class diagram. Our system uses three classes in the program: booking, room, and customer. And booking has a relationship with each of the other classes, so the room and customer, so that the booking can interfere with the data of the other classes. The main purpose of the class is not too complicated. It's basically needed to keep the data so that it can be processed by the function that have been written besides the classes. The sole purpose is, as I said, as to keep the data, and there are not much to be explained besides that. So let's go to the functions. Now, we are sorry that we cannot show all the functions that we have written because it will take a great amount of time, and it will not fit in this video. So we will only explain several of the most important one, let's just say. Okay, the first two important one that you're going to show is the menus, the staff menu and the customer menu. It's basically a typical menu like other system, where the program will serve all the feature that can be picked by the user. And once the users know what to pick, they can choose the option number, and they can use the feature that has been served to them. The staff and customer menu, as explained in the case diagram, is a bit different. Staff is more has more feature, while the customer can only has only a few features. Let's go to their functions. There are two functions. These are the sorting functions. The first is room ascending sorting. Now the sorting is basically based on the price of the rooms that is served in the hotel. In this particular function, the room sort room ascend price, uh, we first going to take all the data from the data file of the room, and it will process the data based on the price range, so that it will be sorted from the lowest to the highest. And after it will already sorted, it will be printed to the user so they can see which are the available room based on the price. And then there's also the booking list sorting. Now in here, basically the function gonna take the data of the booking list, and by using a header file of algorithm, the system will sort the the data that has been put into a factor. It will sort it based on the first name of the customer. So if the customer with the earlier alphabetical name will be placed higher than the user with the later alphabetical order in the data. So that's basically the short explanation of our functions. Now, as I said, we cannot show all the functions in the program. So how about we just go to the program and see how it works and how it is implemented. Okay, right now we'll go to the demonstration of our program. As you can see here, this is the program that we have created. Quite long it is, yes, but we'll just go straight to run the program so that we'll know how it works basically. Okay, as you can see here, this is the main menu. The customer menu is number one and staff menu is number two. So let's first go to the customer menu and see how it works. Now, first, there are several features that can be choose. View available rooms, book a room, and cancel booking. Now, before we book a room, we need to find out which room is available to us to book. So we'll just choose that. And there are three options that we can see all the rooms that are unoccupied. So we can maybe search room based on the guest number. Maybe we want to have two. So there it is. You can have two. There is a room in 232 with two bed count. So or we can maybe list the room based on the price in ascending order. So as you can see, this is from the lowest price to the highest price. So maybe the users want to find the most expensive room. So we'll go to the descending order. So as you can see, this is the most expensive one is 232 with 20 ringgit. So maybe we'll choose 231 with bed count size. So we'll try to book back first to the customer menu. Okay, and then we choose to book the room. Okay, first we need to enter a name. Let's just use my name for this time, Aldika Ananta. And then for number, let's just enter several random number. And then we want to rent the room 231. We can see like 31 because we see that it was available, right? So number of individuals, we'll just pick one because I'm gonna stay alone. So we will check the date in. So we'll have to input it in this specific order. So maybe we use today's date. So 20, and then we need to put the expected duration of stay. Maybe I'll stay for 3 days. Now here, because the booking is successful, it will be printed and will be given the price of the room based on the amount of days that we are staying. Okay, so maybe we'll cheat a little bit and see the booking list, see if it's actually managed to be added to the booking list itself. As you can see here, the booking list is added. Aldika Ananta here, alone one, and the room number, the price, and the date. So that's basically that means successful booking. So we'll continue with the program then. That's basically the customer menu. There is another option which is to cancel the booking, but we won't do it right now because we want to see all the booking list. Let's go to the staff view. Now here, as we stated before, this is the view that has the most feature. Okay, so let's just go through it one by one. View all rooms. Now in here, we can see all the rooms that are exist in the hotel itself. As you can see, right now we only have 3 rooms that exist in the what do you call it, in the hotel. So maybe we want to list all the occupied room. Now in here, the occupied rooms are 231, 232 by these people right here because they're already checked in. Okay, and then we want to see all list of bookings. Now in here, we can see all the booking that have been made by customers. So maybe you want to list all of them. See, this is all the customer that already booked the room. Maybe you want to sort them. Then we'll go to back to the view list, and then we choose number 2. Now in here, the system already sorted the list, but we need to go back to the options to view the listed, the sorted list. As you can see, Aldika is number 1, Audrey is number 2, and Banakar is 3, based on the first name of the users. It is sorted by that. So we'll go on to check in the customer. I've already booked the room, right? So I'll check myself in too. So Aldika Ananta. Now, if the system find your name, the booking will be found and the room status will be updated. Now, you are now allowed to stay in the room, or I can say myself, I am allowed to stay in the room of the hotel. Okay, now we'll continue with the staff menu. Maybe we already, done with the staying. We already finished our staying in the hotel, so we want to check out, right? So we will check out my name, Aldika Ananta. Now the booking was found, the room status has been updated, and the booking has successfully been removed. Let's check it. Maybe let's check it if the book is already removed. As you can see, there is nowhere to be found the name of Aldika. That means I'm already checked out. My name is already removed from the data. That means I've already get out of the hotel itself. That means the checkout has been successful. Now, lastly, in the staff menu, there is a change customer room. As you can see, maybe we want to change, we want to change the room of Audrey. Okay, so we'll copy her name. And then the room is, the booking is found. We'll enter a new room, maybe 231. The room is found, the booking info is updated, and the room status is updated, and the successfully been changed. Okay, that's basically all the staff menu and all the usable feature in our system. So if we put 3 as I did, the system will quit and will basically finish the system, as you can see. Okay, that's basically all the demonstration and explanation that we can serve to you of our system. Thank you for watching. Goodbye and see you next time.